Welcome to the Garden Report post-game show. I am Jared Weiss, and I'm reunited with my old podcast host, Samuel Barnaby Packard. Jan Packard is to come on the Intertubes. We're reunited. Double LP World is excited. How you doing tonight, Sam?
I'm doing well. The Celtics got a victory.
By the way, do you have an outlet affiliation that I should be shouting out tonight?
The Locked On Celtics podcast.
There we go. That makes sense, right?
Yeah,
the Celtics had a win, and it was almost as easy as using ZipRecruiter, our new sponsor tonight. So go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfans. If you have any job posting, like for instance, replacing my producer Jeremy, go to ZipRecruiter. You will post your job to over 200 job boards. It is the easiest way to hire in 2017. That is ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfans. Efficiency was the name of the game tonight. We had Isaiah Thomas with the third 25-15 game in the last 20 years for the Boston Celtics, with obviously Rajon Rondo doing those. Thank you, Basketball Reference, for the information. And he was pretty good. Jay Crowder was extremely efficient. We'll talk about that. But first, let's talk about Isaiah Thomas. The Celtics started their PR campaign to get him to the All-Star game, which probably won't be a huge challenge, although there is a lot of competition that used to be a point guard on the All-Star team. 15 assists, career high. Pretty damn good, following that up after the 52-point performance.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny that after his 52-point performance with 0 assists, where he may have been criticized, but I don't know who actually criticized him, and then after John Wall winning December Player of the Month, mostly for his double-doubles, it felt like IT came out tonight and was just gunning for the assist. And I really wanted to imagine that it was just him being incredibly petty, but I really think it mostly had to do with Rudy Gobert being at the rim and the Jazz packing the paint, and he just made the right basketball move repeatedly tonight, and that was finding open shooters on the perimeter who knocked down shots. It was just a great performance from Isaiah Thomas, who did all that and then also scored 29 points, only going to the line 4 times, which is a low for him. So he was also great from beyond the arc, and the past 3 or 4 games, he's just been amazing shooting the basketball. We're seeing a great performer just get better, and it's fun to watch.
Well, he only got to the line 4 times. He hit all 4 of them. Since he had those 2 crucial misses in crunch time against the Knicks on Christmas Day, he's 40 for 40 from the line in 4 games. That's really goddamn good.
The man is motivated.
He's very good at basketball. And what I loved about the way he played tonight is that he kind of stayed within his game, but adjusted his game plan going up against Gobert. Favors is also a really good interior defender, and Trey Lyles is really long. But they got so much length on the team. Actually, they'll run normal lineups where they have everyone seems like they're 6'9" on that roster. Then like Shelvin Mack, who's like 4'10". It's incredible the lineups that they can throw out there. So Thomas would kind of attack from a side angle, kind of get towards the baseline. Gobert goes up, wraps around Gobert, blind pass to Al Horford. Al Horford's there somehow. I mean, the chemistry they have is huge. But Isaiah played tonight looking to get space to make the pass rather than the shot. And then when it was time to make the shot, he makes that shot.
Yeah, no, he did a fantastic job of really engaging the rim protector and then dishing out. And the Celtics, not normally known as a historically good three-point shooting team, were excellent tonight, shooting close to 55%. You got to give credit to the other players on the roster for knocking down the open shots. And the other players were also good ball movement. I remember a play down in this opposite corner. He found, it was towards the end of the game, and kind of sealed it for them. He found Amir Johnson in the corner, who had an immediate skip pass to Avery Bradley for an open 3. So the whole Celtics offense was really kicking tonight, and they did a good job, and that's the reason why they put up 115, the most on the Jazz this season. They were the 3rd best defense coming into this game.
And they're still a really good defense.
They're still a good team, but they also played like 4 games in 5 nights. They were kind of looked tired, but still a good win for the Celtics.
It was a bit of a schedule loss, and not to mention they were missing their 3 best guards, or their 3 best point guards in this game, with Burks still not being back after playing a couple minutes last night. And then George Hill was out of this one with the concussion. And then, unfortunately, Dante Exum is still dealing with tendonitis. And we'll transition to Jay Crowder in part 2. He's someone that's been dealing with a little bit of ankle soreness. Tonight, we saw a almost perfectly efficient game until he had a silly 3 at the end. We'll come back in part 2 of the Garden Report, and we'll talk about him. We'll talk about Al Horford. Don't forget to go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfans. You do business with them, you help our business, and we get to bring you more Garden Report. We get to even bring this sexy man back once in a while, too. So stay tuned for part 2 of the Garden Report.